Now, with the recent patch notes that came out today, I think everyone sees just how strong they made Natan be. It is evident that he is back in the meta. Now, I believe that he is both playable in jungle and on gold lane, but as every other marksman, if there's the opportunity to play them in both lanes, you should be picking them in gold lane. Now, excuse me for being slightly tired today. I'm going to be having coffee throughout the course of this video, so if you hear my voice liven up a little bit, that is why. Now, we can see that they wanted to just make Nathan's basic attack output experience slightly easier and better, and what they did is they nerfed the base attack by only 8 damage. It's not really that big of a nerf, and what they did is they made it so that Nathan's basic attack will now refresh your passive, so either your skills or your basics will refresh it. Obviously, they had to make the base duration half to make it more balanced, and then they also buffed the first skill and second skill by removing the backswing. This overall made Nathan extremely strong, and I feel like this gameplay will solidify that point for you guys. Now, to be honest, we don't really have much to talk about. The early game should be played the same way you play every other marksman, focusing on your farm, prioritizing your scaling, and trying to survive for the first 5 minutes of the game. So forgive me if you guys wanted to see more of his early game, but I am going to be skipping through quite a bit. Don't we all love when our mage decides to come up to gold lane, just to split the farm with us when mid lane minions are pushing? What a lovely mage player. Now, because I decided to prioritize Rose Gold Meteor as my first item for sustainability and survivability, we didn't really have too much of a damage output here. But luckily for us though, we managed to survive this fight and maintain our farm. I think that this interaction alone justified my entire purchase of Rose Gold Meteor, because I would have lost all of this farm and I wouldn't have gotten that kill onto Selena. Thank God that Franco was here to save me, and thank God this Beatrix decided to randomly ult, because these 2 extra kills helped me so much with my farm. Now, there's one particular thing that I love about Natan on gold lane, and that is the fact that he's one of the few marksmen that can freely cut the lane. And you guys know that I'm an EXP player, so for me, I love to lane cut. And you can see here just how quickly we're able to clear this and immediately go take the gold crab, and then we can push in top lane. This way we're able to completely optimize our farm. But since we can see Beatrix on top lane, let's rotate to mid lane instead. Because we have the farm gap, we're able to fight in these fights now. And I think that now you guys can see just how much of a powerhouse Natan in gold lane is going to be. Now remember that no game is completely won. We still have to make the right decisions and do the right things. So with this farm gap, let's continue to farm since our farming is accelerated, pushing the map and oppressing the enemy.
Giving meaning to time, we give meaning to life. For every end, there is a start.
Notice how all I'm doing is going to wherever there is farm. If there is farm on bot lane, I'm going to go bot lane. If there is farm on top lane, I'm going to go top lane. If something is able to be pushed, I'm going to push it. And Natan is just one of those heroes that once you get that farm gap, he can even go on to 1v4 and 1v5 the enemy team, just because of how much burst damage he has and how much outplay potential he has.
For every end, there is a start.
Find your way into this wonderland.
There is no past nor future, only now.
I got your world upside down.
Even though my team lost this fight in mid lane, they don't really have any minions to push and we have the explosion. So if they continue trying to push here, all they're gonna do is troll themselves. In this time, I managed to trade top lane turret and farm myself up a lot. So let's bait them by lord dancing a little bit and let's see if we can 1v4. Tell me that that damage isn't stupid. Easily the easiest 1v4 situation I've ever had to come across in my life. Yes, the enemy could have played it better, but they also didn't expect that damage from me. Once you get Holy Crystal, it's the same kind of concept as Harith, to be honest, because once you get it, your burst damage is way too much. You pretty much just single-handedly can carry teamfights, push turrets, take objectives, and do everything with this hero.
By giving meaning to time, we give meaning to life.
Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I literally closed my iPad here, so that's why the recording gets cut off, but I decided to record again so you guys could at least see the end screen when I came back a few hours later. So as you guys can see here, 47% damage, 90% push, 90% team fight. Natan is insane.